All right, we are recording. This is my first ever new coach call, and um, oh, never mind. Sorry, something weird happened. This is my first ever new coach call. Savannah is on here with me, and I'm so excited to talk to her about Beachbody and what it means to coach and just really the basics. So you're not confused or you're wondering what's going on over the training. And I just want to kind of go over it with you and just kind of help you out. I wanted to first talk about Success Club. And in the first month of coaching, if you hit Success Club 5 or more, then you will get a call from CEO of Beachbody, Carl Daikeler, which is super, super cool. It's a really cool honor. It's really awesome to be able to, sit there and hear him speak and ask questions. And so it's just a really awesome goal to try and achieve. If you hit Success Club 5 or more in the first 3 months you coach, then you get a free ticket to Summit next year. So that's really exciting. Like I said, something to work towards and definitely something that's completely achievable. So if you want a free ticket to Summit, then you can hit Success Club 5 the first 3 months you coach. And it's completely achievable, I promise. What it means when I say Success Club is how you hit Success Club is by selling challenge packs and selling Shakeology. So let's say you sell 3 challenge packs, then that would hit Success Club 6. Each challenge pack is worth 2 Success Club points. And if you sell just the Shakeology home direct order, which means that they get it auto shipped, then that is 1 Success Club point. And I love to point out to people, because sometimes when they hear auto ship, they get really nervous because, it's coming out monthly. I always let them know, if they do seem nervous, that they can postpone it, they can completely cancel it anytime they want. Like, say they order tonight, then they can call tomorrow. They can do a live chat tomorrow and cancel it. So if you feel like, plus the shipping is a lot cheaper on the auto ship, so I just let them know that, that aspect of it. So that is how you hit Success Club. You sell challenge packs and you sell Shakeology. And honestly, that should be, we're going to talk about goal setting, but hitting Success Club should be one of your goals every single month as a coach. That just means you're helping 3 or more people by starting their health and fitness journeys each month. And if you're doing your vital behaviors, then that'll be a piece of cake, and you will be able to do it every single month. And so that's something I really encourage you to just step out of your comfort zone. And don't be afraid to tell people about your journey and about what has helped you, because honestly, this helps every single person. And it's just incredible. And so don't ever be afraid to present a challenge pack to people, because it changed my life, and we want to help other people change their lives through health and fitness. So that is awesome. And another thing I wanted to talk about is putting yourself out there. One of the things in the training is about updating your Facebook. And obviously, we don't want to put coach in the title, Beachbody, right off the bat, because that can turn people off. So you just want to put maybe like Margot Driver Fitness or something along those lines. When I first started to coach, when I felt comfortable, it wasn't too long after I signed up to coach, I made a post on Facebook just kind of saying, kind of like a coming out. I was just saying, this has changed my life. I'm already 13 pounds down. I want to help other women. I decided to become a coach to do that. I started an accountability group that's completely free for anyone who feels like they could use just extra support when it comes to their health and fitness. And really just putting yourself out there on Facebook, letting people know that you're starting something new and exciting, get momentum behind it because it is exciting. This business has changed my entire life. So get momentum behind yourself. Know that this business can change your life and know that it can help change others, and you will be unstoppable. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to tell people what you're doing, because if you're afraid to tell people what they're doing, then they're going to be afraid to join you. So don't be afraid to tell people what you're doing, but don't be salesy. Be yourself. Tell them, like, just be you. Like, don't say, oh, you need this because it is a really great product and it will help you reach your goals. Be yourself. Let them know what it's doing for you and how it can help them too. So, what you put on Facebook is very important. I like to tell people that my Facebook is kind of like my storefront. You know, I'm a business owner. I run my business. And so my Facebook profile is my storefront. What people see on my Facebook reflects me as a person, reflects me as a coach, and reflects me as a business owner. So you have to be kind of something I posted today is probably the most controversial thing I've posted in almost my 2 years of coaching. And it wasn't even that controversial because I don't post things about politics. Like, the most I post about is, like, one thing that I will never not post about is my relationship with God. And that's because that's me. That's who I want to attract. And so I stay out of drama. I stay out of controversy, and I just keep it light and positive and uplifting. And so I really encourage you to think of your Facebook as your storefront, because that's how you're going to attract people. Another thing I wanted to go over is setting up your direct deposit. That is one thing you're really going to want to do unless you want to get a check in the mail. But honestly, I really think you're going to want to set up your direct deposit. You just go to teambeachbody.com. You go under coach. You sign in. You sign into your coach online office. You go to my business, and then it's at the very bottom. It's like my, hold on, let me see. It's my business, and it's my EFT management. You're going to want to do that. It's really quick, really easy, and that way your money goes directly into your bank account, and you don't have to worry about waiting for a check. We get paid every single Thursday, and it's 1 week behind. So anything that I sold from this past Thursday until tomorrow night at midnight will be next week's check. And so that's kind of how it works. So just so you are aware of how that works and all of that, set up your direct deposit because you're going to want it, because I think they take like $2 and something off of your check if they have to mail it. And so you might as well just put a direct deposit. It's easy. We need to be goal setting. I want all of my personally sponsored coaches who watch this to make a goal for the month of August. I want you to be very descriptive in your goal. It doesn't need to be, I want to be a great coach. That's a great goal. But you need to have a goal of, I want to hit Success Club 5. I want to hit Success Club 10. I want to be an Emerald coach by the end of August. I want to help so many people. You need to be setting goals for yourself. You need a weekly goal and a monthly goal. I would say you need a weekly goal, a 2-week goal, and then a monthly goal. And I want you to really think about that. If you watch this video, I'm going to give you until Monday to message me if you're my personally sponsored coach with your goals for August. Your weekly goal, your bi-weekly goal, and then your monthly goal. Because you need to be goal setting for your business. You need to have a vision of where you want yourself to go. I watched a really great video that I tagged a lot of my new and existing coaches in, of Melanie Mitro. And she just had an amazing point. She said, if you want this business to be a business of substance, to be a business where you really you're quickly successful, then you need to have a pinpoint focus. You won't always be well balanced in your life, because if you want to be successful and you want to get there, and a decently quick manner, you need to be pinpoint. You will be sacrificing something, whether it be sleep, whether it be going out with friends, whether it be having any kind of social life for a while. If this is the kind of business that you want to see real success at, that you want to bring your husband home from his job, that you want to quit your job, then you have to have a pinpoint focus. And so goal setting is such an important part of that. So I really, really encourage you to be a goal setter. And it can be a learned trait, or it can just come naturally to some people. So try and learn it if it's not something that comes natural to you. So like I said, if you're my personally sponsored new coach, I want to see what your goals are for the month of August, and I will remind you. So by Monday, I want to have them in my inbox, okay? So we can talk about them and go over them, and just so I can really encourage you and help you get there. And goal setting also should be daily for you. How many people do you want to talk to a day? How many people do you want to friend request every single day? How many people do you want to present the business to every single day or every single week? So that's something you need to think about too. And there are so many scripts that you can look at in presenting the business. But honestly, when you present the business, whether you started to coach yesterday or you've been coaching for almost 2 years, this is something you just need to get over. Get over that fear of presenting this business. Like I said, if you've just started coaching yesterday, then you should be kind of fresh on how to present the business, because who presented the business to you? Why did you decide to coach? What made you decide to coach? So whenever you present the business to somebody, let them know how it will benefit them. Let them know why you think they would be so great at this business, and let them know why it would benefit them, how it would benefit their life. So if you think that coaching could benefit their life because coaching has kept you so accountable, and you really think that this business could keep them so accountable, that being this amazing coach could help them lose even more weight, could help them stay on track even more. Let them know how it can help them. Can it bring them home from their job? Can it give them more time with their kids? Can it give them more time with their husband? Don't be afraid to present this business. Like I said, whether you started yesterday or you've been coaching for 2 months, don't be afraid, because the more people you present, the more people who you get it in front of, the quicker your business will grow, because they will see you're passionate. They will see that you are just on to something. They will see that you have created something in your life that's positive, and it may scare some people. And when that happens, they may be haters. They may think, oh, that girl, whatever, she is just in on something. But you are going to have people follow you, whether they're hating on you or loving on you. And that's what you want. You want to have people either loving you or hating you. You don't want to be a lukewarm person, because if you're a lukewarm person, then they can look at you and they're like, she's okay, whatever. You want people to love you, because you want people to follow you, and you want people to want to join your team, or you want people to, see you and be like, oh, she's just not my cup of tea. And that's completely fine, because you want to know who you are. And so when you know who you are, then people, who you attract, and people will either be attracted to you or not attracted to you. And that's perfectly fine. You have to get to a place where you're comfortable with that, because you want to attract people to your team who are like you, who you click with and mesh with. And that's why I love my team so much, because I really do. I really feel like I mesh with every single person on my team. I really feel like I could hang out with each and every one of you, that I would love to hang out with each and every one of you. And so that's what you want to find when you're building a team. Okay. So another thing in the training is making a list of 100 people. And that is something that you need to do. That's not something you need to skip over. That's something that I did, and that's how I got the ball rolling. That's how I sold 2 to 4 challenge packs my first month of coaching, because I made that list of 100 and I connected with them. I did not mention the words Beachbody one time. I did not try and sell anything when I connected with them. I just reconnected with them. Like, I wanted to see how they were doing. I looked on their profile and I would see something, to try and talk to about. Yes, it was hard, but it was worth it. And as they got to talking to me, I let them know I'm starting my own business and how excited I am. And when they ask what it is, I'm like, hey, have you ever heard of P90X or Insanity? It's like that. I help people start their health and fitness journeys, and it's so much fun. And we do groups and all of this stuff. So don't be afraid. So list of 100 is not negotiable. You need to do it. Another thing that the training talks about is a like page. A like page can be incredible. It can be amazing. I am really emphasizing my like page right now. I have it connected to my Instagram. So anytime I post on Instagram, it goes to my like page. So it works out that way for me. It's really the only place on Facebook where you can do a paid ad to get yourself out there to people who you aren't friends with. And so you can just read more about that in the training. And if you have any questions, just ask me. Sorry, excuse me. Another thing I want to talk about is the calendar. That is, I think, day 6, but it's so important. Whenever Sweat Nation always puts out a calendar to follow for every month. And so everybody's kind of on the same groove. We're on the same patterns. And that way we can help each other, lift each other up. Sometimes I change it around for what works for me and my team. So just keep your eye out for the calendar and don't try and recreate the wheel when you're a new coach, because getting a routine down is so important. Having consistency in your business is so important in the first 6 months. It's not even funny. People need to know they can count on you. People need to know that if they want to join a challenge group, that you're going to have one in 3 months. Like, they need to be able to count on you to be consistent. You have to have a challenge group every single month. You have to have some kind of free group every single month. And we do coach sneak peeks every single month. So you have to be consistent. You cannot hold a challenge group one month and not hold a challenge group the next month. And I really encourage all the new coaches that are ready and to hit the ground running and start their business to do a challenge group that first month. Don't be afraid. Even if you team up with another coach, whether they are way ahead of you or they're a new coach like you, y'all can do challenge groups together to build each other up, to have momentum going in the groups. And I just put incredible challenge group information in Genuine Hustle files for you to look at. You can use that verbatim and just really go for it. And same goes for the free groups every month. SweatNationTraining.com has a lot of free templates. I have free menus and Genuine Hustle files that you can use. We have the clean eating template and Genuine Hustle files. So, everything's right there for you. You just have to go for it. You can't be afraid. Just go for it. It's all there for you. And then, like I said, the sneak peeks, I do my own sometimes. Ever since I had Abram, I've been using Sweat Nations, but I do plan on holding my own sneak peek again. Probably either this month or next month. I haven't decided, but y'all always know, and you're always welcome to join in on my sneak peeks. So don't be afraid to ask. Let me see what else I want to think of. I thought of something and I was going to say it and then I forgot it. Let me think. I'm going through the training just to make sure I don't forget anything. I talked about the free accountability group. That's day 7 in the training. Let me see. Oh, another thing I wanted to go over are your links to your to sell something, to send to somebody who wants to become a coach, or to send to somebody who wants to be in your free accountability group. All of those links I put in a file in Genuine Hustle. But if you have an iPhone, I urge you right now, get it out, download BB Links onto your iPhone. It's an app. It has every single link you could ever need as a coach. You just put in your coach ID and it generates them all for you. When you open your accountability group, make sure every single person in there signs up as a free client. And in the in the training, it goes over how to approach that. It's for your benefit. I promise. Just have everyone do it. And that's where you can find your links. BB Links app, or you can go to Genuine Hustle Files, and it's under important coaching links. So that's another thing that I wanted to go over. Let's see. Okay, I want to go over Emerald, because Emerald should be one of your first goals as a coach. Emerald is the first rank as a coach, and what Emerald is you have two legs. Say this is you as a coach. You have two legs underneath you, a right leg and a left leg. And so whenever you hit Emerald, that means you have one active coach on your right leg and one active coach on your left leg. And a lot of people sign up their husbands after they have already signed up another active coach so they can hit Emerald. And when I first started coaching, I was like, I don't really want to sign up my husband. That's an extra, $16 a month. I really don't want to spend. But I completely regret it now because he ended up on a leg that I really wish he wasn't on. I could be making a lot more money if I would have just listened to my coaches in the beginning and signed him up. But past is in the past. Just learn from my mistake. When you sign your first active coach, I really recommend signing up your husband. You hit Emerald faster. When you start hitting ranks, people start seeing you're taking this seriously. And so I really, really recommend going for Emerald your first month in this business. Like, you can hit Emerald your first month in this business. You can hit Diamond your first month in this business. Don't put limits on yourself. That's one thing that I did as a new coach. I was like, most people don't hit Diamond for a while. So I'm going to give myself a ceiling, and that's what I'm just going to put myself to that standard. Don't put standards on yourself. Don't put ceilings over your head, because you have none. You can hit Emerald tomorrow. You can hit Diamond in a week from now. So do not put ceilings on yourself. You know so many people in this world who need this business, who need these programs. So you can be the person that hits Diamond next week. You can be the person that hits Emerald tomorrow. So do not put limits on yourself, okay? Okay? I'm telling you, do not do it, because you have none. I am no better of a coach than you are being a year and a half into coaching. People who have been 3 months into coaching can be farther along than I can. So don't think just because I've been coaching longer, that means I'm some better coach than you, because it's not true. You could surpass me in a month from now. So do not put limits on yourself. Don't. Just don't. Because there are none. So go after Emerald. Go after getting one coach on your left, one coach on your right. You can do it. I mean, you can do it tomorrow. So just don't put limits on yourself. Okay. Sorry. I'll get off my little soapbox now. Let's see what else. Okay. I'm almost through the training. Sorry. I just want to make sure I kind of go over every little thing. I went over Success Club. Okay. You want to stay, if you're working this business, which I'm assuming if you're watching this video, then you are, you want to stay active. And to stay active, you need 50 personal volume points, and that can be either selling something or buying something. And so 50 personal volume, honestly, if you're getting Shakeology every month, you're cool, you're active. If you sell Shakeology every month, you're active. You don't have to worry about it. And why active is so important is because once you do hit Emerald, even before that, you're getting so much volume from the coaches that are placed underneath you. And so that volume is money. And so once you hit Emerald, you start getting what we call a team cycle bonus. And that depends on how well your team is doing. And the volume on your, like, one leg goes, or the weak leg goes into the volume on your strong leg, and then you start cycling. And when you're an Emerald, every cycle you get $14. When you're a Diamond, every cycle you get $18. And so if you go inactive, then you lose all of that volume. And that's just money in the bank waiting to be cycled. So you want to stay active, and it recycles every 5 weeks. So say I got my Shakeology tomorrow, and that's 90 personal volume. In 5 weeks, that will be gone. And so I will need to either sell something or get more Shakeology to just be sure that I'm active. And like I said, being active is having 50 personal volume points, and that's either buying something yourself or selling something. So you want to stay active. It's really important, because honestly, it's just money in the bank that you would be losing if you lost all those volume points. And we don't want to throw away money. Let's see. I'm not really going to get into placement, because honestly, it goes into it pretty well in the training. If you have any questions personally over placement, then please come to me and talk. But honestly, I don't really like getting into placement until you start getting coaches, because it's really honestly just confusing until you start actually doing it. So once you start getting coaches, if I'm your upline, come to me. I will help you with placement. Go to your upline. They will help you with placement. And it'll be all good. We'll get you to Emerald and Diamond in no time. Okay, as a coach, you get 25% commission off of everything you sell, except for like apparel. So if you sell Energize, if you sell 21 Day Fix, if you sell Shakeology, if you sell any of the what's it called, the like the creatine and all that kind of stuff, the performance line, you get 25% on everything you sell except for apparel. You also get a 25% discount off of everything. So that's pretty awesome. And let's see. And same with Cycle Bonus. Like I talked a little bit about it, but if you have questions, just personally ask me and I would love to go over it. And there is a video in the training, I think it's day 12, that goes over the cycles and all that stuff. So don't be completely freaked out. You'll get it. I was so confused at first too. So let's see. I swear if this is the same one again. Yeah, I keep hitting the same training. Okay, this is the last training day. Let's see. Oh, this is an easy one. Like I talked about, you're going to be Diamond, all of you, in a month. And so, no pressure, right? I just really believe in you. And so, that means you're going to start getting new coaches. That means you're going to start needing to duplicate what I'm teaching you now to your new coaches. And so don't be afraid to go to your upline. Don't be afraid to ask them for help with your new coaches, because we want to see you grow. We want to see you. I want to see my coaches surpass me. I want to see my coaches up on the stage at Summit with me next year. That is my goal as a coach, other than to help other women like get healthy and fit, is to help other women be able to build this incredible income to help their families to live a life that they've always wanted to live. And so don't be afraid to come to me with questions, because I want to see you just kill this business. And so duplicate what you learn with your coaches, help them, build them up to a place that is even higher than where you are, and you will never cease to succeed. So I think that's all I have for this new coach call. Genuine, if you're a new coach and you are still in the training, then don't be afraid to apply for Sweat Nation's 21-day internship. If you are finished with the training and haven't done that internship, you need to do it. It's they'll probably be putting up the application in the next week, because it's the first Monday of every month it starts. You need to get in that internship, because it's amazing. It will completely help you. You'll get a success partner. And as long as you take it seriously, it will grow your business. So get into that internship. It's Sweat Nation's 21-day internship. So I think that's all I have for this call. Thank you so much, Savannah, for being on here with me. I hope that I can post this recording. It wouldn't let me post last week's recording. So fingers crossed it lets us. So I hope you have a good rest of your night, Savannah. And I hope all of this helps each and every one of you new coaches. And like I said, do not put a ceiling on yourself, because you are capable of everything. And there are so many women and men out there who need our help. whether it's with their health and fitness or whether it's building a business that can change their lives. So go after it. I want to see emeralds popping up. I want to see new diamonds popping up in Genuine Hustle. So let's do it, okay? Don't be afraid to come to me with any questions. I hope y'all have a great night. Bye.